What's good with y'all boys? It's your boy Rec Combos, aka Recky B ain't no bigger than he. And today I'm coming at y'all boys with the best Sigs and the best dribble tutorial on YouTube, on TikTok, wherever you see it. Make sure y'all boys follow the stream. Every day we live on TikTok. Follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter, and make sure y'all boys lock in with me. We doing content all year. So I'm gonna get straight to it. Let's get to it. So today, all the best Sigs is right here. Look, I've been labbing, I've been switching things up, figuring out what's the best stuff. Now today, this is it right here. You need Legend Lightning Launcher to get Trae Young dribble style. This is the best dribble style in the game. It's going to give you the speed boost every single time. And you don't really need these aggressive and these regular. You're not really using these that much. But it's really the size up. Trae Young, I think, is the best. I think everybody's using that. Dribble style, you definitely, like I said, you need Trae Young. You guys, this is going to trigger the speed boost every single time. You need 94 speed with ball to trigger that. Escape moves, I think De'Aaron Fox is the best. I know a lot of people using Curry right now too. I guess it's based off preference. You can L2 cancel with both. Combo moves, I don't really catch myself using this. Crossover, you don't really use this. Behind the back, now I have tried at the beginning of the year. I've been using Darius Garland, but I found myself getting bump stealed a lot going in. Like it kind of brings you forward into the defender. So I put on Trae Young because it brings you backwards and it creates a little more space. So I put on Trae Young, spin, pro, you're not really spinning. Hesitation, Darius Garland. You can use John Morant as well. These are both pretty good. Step back now. A lot of people, you obviously have your preference with this. Darius Garland, I found myself creating more space going backwards. Anything that gets you away from the defender when they're trying to push up on you, is, I think, in my opinion, is better. Before I was also using Tyrese Halliburton is good. Trae Young is good. It's all preference, but I think Darius Garland is the best one in my opinion. Now, these over here are also needed as well. The go-to shot, if you guys remember from 2K23, you guys put on John Morant. This is the Russell Westbrook from 2K23. This right here is going to get you a lot of blow-by animations. It's going to give you a lot of crabs. It's going to put the defender behind you a lot, and it's super fast. And I'm going to get into that move as well. And also the Jordan Clarkson hop jumper. This is a very good move as well. As you guys can see, I purchased every single one. I haven't broke down every single one yet, but I'm going to keep going through that as time goes on and live every single one. But as of right now, I got Jordan Clarkson, and yeah, this is the one I tested so far, so that's good. So I'm going to get straight to the SIGs. I'm going to do all that stuff right now. So make sure y'all boys put all that stuff on, and I'm going to teach y'all boys right now. As you guys can see, I got the controller cam up. Make sure y'all boys pay attention. So this is the regular escape. This is the De'Aaron Fox. This is the snatchback. Now, for the John Morant, like I said, the explosive Russell Westbrook dribble from 23, I'm a lefty. My shooter, I shoot the ball with my left hand. So for me to trigger it really good, you hold R2. As you guys can see, I'm holding R2, and I'm holding up on the right stick. And you guys see that right there. So if the ball is in my right hand, I'm not going to get the good one. You see how I get the slow one? Look, this is it right there. It's slow. So being that I'm a lefty, the ball has to be in my left hand, and I hold R2, and I just flick up, hold up on the right stick for a little bit. And you get that. Now, to put some combos with that, you could do that. Put the ball in my left hand. I'm going to hold R2, hold up, and then I'm going to do the snatch back. And look what it gives me. It brings me back to the 3. So it's like you start putting things together. You got the behind the back. To trigger the good behind the back, the Trae Young behind the back, you need to do any type of crossover first. So like the ball's in my right hand. I'm going to flick the right stick to the left, and then I'm going to do the behind the back. If I try to do the behind the back, it's going to give me this off rip. So I'm going to get that. You're not going to get the good Trae Young behind the back. So I'm going to do a crossover and hit the behind the back. Now, to do the double behind the back, make sure you guys pay attention. I'm going to do the behind the back, but I'm going to hit it twice in the same direction, basically do the hesitation like that. So I'm doing the behind the back, boom, and I'm doing it again. So I'm flicking the first behind the back, I'm flicking the right stick in that direction twice, and then I'm going to the other side for the second behind the back. So here we go. 1, 2, and then back the other way. So make sure you guys are paying attention to my right stick on the controller cam. So we're going 1, 2, and then 1 the other way. And that's how you get the double behind the back. And we also have, you can, now, this hesitation, it causes you, it's like a cancel. So I could do the De'Aaron Fox and cancel it as well and go back to the De'Aaron Fox the other way as well. So the same idea. So to do an escape, you have to hold R2, flick up on the right stick diagonal to the opposite ball hand. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go downwards to go back the other way again. So I'm basically doing diagonal. The ball's in my left hand. I'm going R2 upwards to the right, and then I'm going downwards to the right. and then I'm quickly going back up to the left. So here we go. See, now I'm doing a De'Aaron Fox twice. And you can do that with every single move. It basically cancels everything. So we're going to go behind the back and cancel it again and go behind the back again. And you can keep doing it. You see that? That's how you guys spam the behind the back. You can do that at everything. And it basically cancels. You can do that with anything. You let that play out. You can do another snatch back. And you start putting things together. And that's how you do that. So that's how you do the double like escapes, the double behind the backs. That's how you get into all that stuff. Now, like I said, this move right here, I'm a lefty. I'm a left-handed player. I don't know what you guys are, whatever you guys have. So for me to do the, like I said, the Jordan Clarkson hop jumper, you guys have to, let me put the sound on. It's too loud, never mind. The Jordan Clarkson hop jumper, you guys wanna hold R2, and being that I'm a lefty, this move is really only effective to the left. I'm gonna hold R2 and I'm gonna hold the right stick straight to the left. And it's going to give me that move right there. Now, that move right there is super fast because you could cancel anything. So I could do a snatch back and a behind the back. Sometimes it might feel a little weird depending on where you're at on the court. I still have to mess with that a little bit. So I'm going to go De'Aaron Fox and I'm going to go Jordan Clarkson hop jumper right after that. And watch how fast this move is. Look at that. It like cancels it. So that move right there is very good because you could do it out of anything. You see? It like cancels. And you could get into like, this is what I'm saying. All these SIGs put together, once you start figuring things out, learning how to put everything together, is really good. So if you guys can see, the Jordan Clarkson is not really good to your opposite hand, to your weak hand. So I'm a lefty. If I'm doing it to the right, this is what I get. See how it's like nasty, slow, you're not really getting nowhere with it? If you do it to the right, to the left, being that I'm a lefty, it's much smoother, it's much faster. So I'm gonna De'Aaron Fox to the left, and then I'm gonna cancel it. So you see that? That's how I get that cancel animation. So now you're putting everything together, behind the back, cancel, speed boost out. You can do all that stuff. Start putting things together. Now let's get into the L2 cancel from 2K24. Now this is the only version that people have found on the game. So we're gonna trigger a speed boost, hold L2, and we're gonna go downwards diagonal. Holding L2, let go of it, and go downwards diagonal. So I'm holding L2, let go, downwards diagonal. Here we go, boom. I'm doing it wrong. That's me. I'm doing it wrong. Just like that. Just like that. I'm going downwards diagonal every time. Holding L2, letting go. Make sure you guys are paying attention to the controller cam. Make sure you guys are paying attention closely. Look, let me get my stamina up. You're going to hold L2. You're not letting go of R2 the whole time. You're fully sprinting every single time. You're going to hold L2, let go, go downwards diagonal, let go, downwards diagonal, opposite hand, opposite hand, opposite hand. That's how you do the L2 cancel, and in 2K25, that is the L2 cancel version of the L2 cancel. Look, L2 letting go. Make sure you guys are paying attention to the controller cam. Now that is the move. Yeah, you're going opposite hand. That is the move. This is the move you get if you do it wrong. You guys have to go downwards diagonal to do the L2 cancel. If you guys do it forward, you guys are going to get the slow one like this. You guys are going to get that. You guys are going to get that right there. And that's not the move you guys want. You guys have to go downwards diagonal to the opposite ball hand. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And now we're going to get into the quick stops. Now, there's different kinds of quick stops, peaks, whatever you guys want to call it in the game. But the simplest one out of a speed boost is just the right stick. You let go of R2, you flick the right stick to the same side ball hand. So that's all it is. I'm sprinting. I let go of everything. I flick the right stick. Being that I'm going to the right, if you're going to the right, you're going to flick the right stick to the right. That's it. You're sprinting to the right. You're going to let go of everything and just flick the right stick to the right and shoot off of it. That's all it is. So I'm speed boosting. Flick the left stick. I did it too early that time. Like I said, I'm still learning the game as well, so I'm not perfect with anything. Flick it. You flick the right stick to whichever ball side hand you're going to. So if I'm going to the left, speed boosting, I'm just going to flick the right stick to the left. That's it. And you're just going to shoot off of it. So behind the back, speed boost. Flick the right stick to whichever side. And that's how you guys trigger the quick stop on 2K25. I'm going left, flick it to the left, and you do that. Going back to the right, letting go of R2, flicking the right stick to the right, and I'm doing a quick stop. Snatch back, speed boost, let go of everything, flick the right stick to the right, and you guys will get the quick stop every single time. Now let me see another move, another kind of peak, if you guys want to call it. If you're just in a full sprint, you're running it wide, you guys can flick the right stick, hold R2, flick the right stick to the opposite ball hand. So this is for quick stop. This is for like peaks. So you got the regular quick stop. It's different. You flick the right stick to the right. I didn't get it that time. Did it too early. Flick the right stick to the left now that I'm going left. And that's how you guys get it right off the speed boost. Now, if you guys want to do the peak, if you're running wide, you hold R2 and you go opposite ball hand. So if I'm running to the left, running super wide, running, I'm going to hold R2 and flick the right stick to the left. You see that? But I'm going to shoot before that. Right on that little, like he picks the ball up kind of. I'm running to the right, wide. I'm going to the left now. And it's going to be it's like a little peak. And that's how you guys trigger the like peak animation on 2K25. That right there. Sometimes it might feel a little weird, like a little hitch in a jump shot. It shouldn't be like that every time. But that's how you guys do the kind of peak animation on 2K25. Here's the quick stop again. Sometimes it might get a little clunky if you're not doing it in the right direction. But there you guys have it, man. Start getting that lab. Get in that lab. Gave you guys all the best SIGs. Showed you guys how to L2 cancel. Showed you guys how to do the Jordan Clarkson hop jumper. That right there. Start putting everything together. Quick stop. Everything. Get in that lab. Make sure y'all guys hit pause if you need to on the vid. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell. We're locked in this year. And hope you guys enjoyed.